Back for round 2, and very similar comp this time. Tulip went for Fiora last time and had a very good game, picking up 2 quads, both of which aced the enemy team. Is going for Gnar. Quite a switch, showing some flexibility there. The identical bot lane that we saw before with Easy and Nami. She has something like 800,000 mastery at Nami, so it's interesting. I'm guessing we're looking at a Fiora ban leading to Gnar after last game. And mid going from Azir, who I didn't think was in a spectacular place and didn't really see pop off in the last game. Switching as well. On the other side, they took his Warwick. Oh no. So we get Warwick versus Mordekaiser. Warwick's certainly a more traditional jungle than Mord, but Metallurgic Dread always does well. Pretty traditional team. And Alistair really comes down to player skill. He can be a very, very strong support. Always has been. But all about how well you can wield that power. So let's see what we get. Child Kindler Kid versus Damon Damith David. Alright, I have Summon Area for some reason. Thanks, Riot. Fix your shit. Fix it. Fix it.
Welcome to the Zon Clash.
Alright. Dude. On his way to class. It's easy. He's late.
"30 seconds until minions spawn."
Thanks. Are just being total goofballs? I guess. Once again, red with a player that's a little late to lane. Much more traditional setup here. You might want to see your jungle up here for better vision. It's technically a little sneak route here. But we're not going to see any early action here. Pretty conservative plays from both teams.
Alright, put your back into it.
Not a whole lot of dancing. There's some confidence. All right, bro. I want to see how this goes. That's interesting. Alright. Really quiet so far. Not a lot to talk about here. Little poke. Gets her W off here, I think. Yeah. Almost. Is that even worth it? To use that for poke? Spend mana. You don't have any damage yourself. That's weird. Again, she's got almost as much Nami mastery as I have Leo mastery. Oh, there, that's a nice W, and gets a bit of a... Oh, that's some good stuff. So, a similar situation we wound up with last time, where Leona was poked down. She was poked down a bit more than Alistair is right now, but pushed him right back under turret with pressure, and then wound up, like, pushed up really far, and Hankerin came in and ganked them. So, I kind of like to see the reset here. Coming back more towards the middle of the lane. We're not really pushing too hard. Bonk. Ooh. Pretty good from Darius here. Now to jump out. Okay. Ghost. Here's Warwick. A little late, I think, to get anything here. Not sure if he was seen there or not. Point. Just in case. Ooh! He's just gonna zone. Nice! Really good play here. Warwick doing really well. Yeah, they should be able to pick up Warwick here unless he flashes, I think. Oh, actually flashes to get Warwick. Quick little nibble there. He still should die just to autos. My gosh, one more auto. Nice play by Nar just to close that out. That's blue in a really good spot, I think. Still pretty quiet bot lane. Alistair poked out a bit. Not so bad to have your support taking damage like that, especially when you're kind of tanky like Alistair and you're more about like heal, I guess. But easy being low is for easy. ADCs having damage aren't great. It's kind of surprising actually, because Nami's all about that heal sustain. Just saving mana, seeing if he's healing regen a little bit on his own. He was picking up focus a second ago. Poke, poke, poke. Did I miss Gunnar dying up top there? No, that was a while ago. Alright, here comes Warwick. There's the blast cone. Again, blue pushed up way too far for their comp. Just not really. We might get out of this with only using Nami.
This is my power.
Oh, more coming to deny. Yeah? That's about all he's gonna get is the deny. Ooh, actually, they get flashed. That's really good. Going. Oh, he's going deep! Good knockaway from Alistair. Really saves that. Bit greedy from Ward. But, could have gone 1-1 there.
Now's my chance.
And actually, they still might pick something up here. Gonna try to heal up in return, I think. See if Blue's greedy and stays.
You can handle this.
Oh, he actually might go mid here. Warwick's only level 4? Our boy's not having a good day. So that's part of the problem. Wow, okay. Well, it was that easy. We're going out, man.
Mystic shot.
Okay. Good dragon grab. Should be pretty solid for Blue. This speaks to how far behind Warwick is that he's not over here. Really good stuff. Silas maybe coming down for a gank. Alistair getting this vision. Silas isn't going anywhere.
I'll
He's gonna
make
get
good
bullied
use
out
of
the
this.
middle. Not quite able to get the hook. I'm just gonna keep going here. Darius is pretty far up and he's pretty low. Rip. Too obvious, maybe. Just kites him back. Okay, almost trying to cut him back under turret. Throwing the alt war off. Or just walking around the map. Bonk a bonk. Alistair with the bone here. This is interesting. There's nothing here for him though. Unless he tries to flank mid, but Exo's backing, so just gonna do a little vision check. It's a huge waste of time. Maybe Blue can make something of this bot. He's gonna be stalled by that. Yeah! Oh no! Man, swing and a miss on the ult. Just expecting Xayah to step back on that, I think. And she was doing really well winning though. Nami possibly in trouble here. Good fake out, step back, but step back too far. She is super dead. Tough. I'm actually gonna go back and watch that replay here. So let's keep an eye on easy.
Feathers fly!
Here they are, one-on-one. He blinks in to the engage.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Part of that, a huge part of that, I think, was using the blink as the engage, which he kind of needed to close. Then not having it to sidestep the feathers. And now he's pushed way up here and isolated again. Blinks through Alistair, so he doesn't get knocked under turret, and flashes out as well. Oh, puzzle positioning. Could have gone very differently if the turret wasn't there, I guess. Oh, Silas coming up as well. It's gonna be a disaster. Oh, it's so bad. We didn't even get the turret.
Let's level the playing field.
It's going really badly for Blue. They're losing some of these close fights, but they're making some really questionable calls here as well.
Crimson Cobalt!
Why is he chasing him? He's dead anyway, I guess. He's stalling for now. This is almost like a reset. It's a one-on-one duel. Silas is just stupid right now. Tommy with a little vision. Nice W. Good grab. Did they get that kill? She did. 4 champions straggling in to take him down. He wasn't particularly fed before that. He fed now! Because the next dragon is coming up red in a very different position, and they're going to have a lot of confidence going for this. I don't think... AD's down for blue. They might try to steal, but I don't think they can seriously contest. What happened over here? I don't even know what camera mode I'm in anymore.
Turret plating.
This Red should have so much more confidence going for this. I don't even think Dread has ult. Oh, maybe they're just pulling it out of the river. Okay. Zaya does need to get out. What is this Warwick doing? What is this Warwick doing? Okay, Silas is going to try to zone, which is fine, but like... Holy crap, what a waste of space. Oh, okay, nice. Attack your freaking ADC. Silas is just going to be an enormous issue now. So confident in that Dark Seal. It wasn't paying off for a while, but it's looking pretty good now. Round one, under turret. He gets bonked. Blue does have pretty good poke, though. That could be handy for those longer
Red team's turret has been
trades.
destroyed.
Bro, why are you up there? What are you looking for? Stay with your team. Ugh. Sorry. Support me freaks the heck out when you see an ADC just dangling like that when there's like a Warwick around and the Silas around. And I think... So I obviously liked a ton of Leona, and I got some very bad game sense habits from Leona because she could be very forgiving when it comes to mistakes. Like, you're like, oh no, I made a boo-boo. Put my W up and walk away. Like, and I think EZ may be similarly tempting because of his dash. You could just get out of a lot of trouble with it. So you put yourself in situations you should never be in. So like, oh, I'll just blink away. And Get poked. Not super dead here. Trying to watch Dread. Dead anyway. Oh, actually, really good ult to save. Still gets out. Bonk. Darius down. Warwick does not want to fight. This Warwick is 0-2-4 and having a really shitty game. I do feel kind of bad for them. Holy cow. Everybody else in his team's doing pretty good. And, again, like, it's just showing really questionable sense about, like, dragons and...
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Just not showing that aggression that I'd want to see it in a Warwick. Like, dive in, get some picks, like, get a dragon, do something. Don't, like, power farm the freaking jungle. And he was a full level behind it. Like, what? He was level 4 when most of his team was, like, level 6, and his jungle was level 5. Like, what are you doing with your wolf life, man? This, on the other hand, is pretty boosted. So he can see Darius in the top lane, knows he's pushed. He knows the enemy jungle just backed, or the enemy bot just backed. And I think he actually calculated this really well. He's got the help from Gnar. Here comes Warwick. He may actually even engage on Warwick. Decides not to. These abilities are down. Here comes a rematch of the Darius duel. I don't think this is gonna go well. I don't like this invade. I don't like where they're choosing to fight it. Fucking Warwick ran away! He ran away! Bro, you don't get to... You haven't earned that. Didn't help that fight at all.
Left him hangering. Anyway.
Red team's turret has been
Bonk! Down goes the turret. Dread breaking out the siege. And for being so far behind in kills, they're ahead in gold. They're ahead in turrets. Some relentless map pressure here. Lane pressure, map control, whatever. But red, not. Oh. Do you have flash? Do you have flash, bro? Do you have flash? Please don't. You have. What is this Warwick?
See if you can handle this.
I've never seen a Warwick in my life that's so timid.
Mystic shot. Give it up.
Okay, everyone's back to turret. All 5 here from red. Okay, Dread's here. Dragon, fight! Huh. I think that was a really good call by red. Try to bait it out. Triple here. Answer triple. Nar might get a kill here. Shown there. Oh, she shouldn't. Well, that was probably the best macro call that Red has made in a while. Like, yes, they're going for Dragon. Everyone knows they're going for Dragon. Let's take it slowly and bait. Like, not a do a hybrid. Like, not a straight bait. Not like you don't know about like vision.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Blue has been straggling into these fights all game. And Blue just did it again. Oh, I forgot. You could do A for Adeling? I can't remember what A is for. Like, on screen, not helping the Nami in a very weird place and dies. Ooh, excellent jump from Nar. Oh, great bait there. That was nice. Relying on Tulip's micro to get her down there. Get the hook. And Blue suddenly back in the driver's seat. Getting this lane pressure. They've been so good at getting this pressure on these turrets.
Red team's turret has been
4 down. Flash out. See, just trying to stay alive. At least until Nami could get here. That's right, Darius. Darius is very Darius can bully the crap out of these two. Dunks. There's Nami. That was given the whole time. Actually grabs. Oh, that was a bit more of a surprise to me. Really dubious that Bot keeps trying to take these fights. They just should not be doing this.
0-6-2 right now. Don't fuck with the Fed Darius. Now? Oh, that was freaking hilarious. He had to have called. Did he call that re-engage? Never released that all. That was pretty good. But like, not poor Rick shows aggression. Like, finally at the end, he's like, "I'm losing this fight anyway. I'm gonna be aggressive." Clash always brings out such a weird mishmash of player skills because it's so often formed by like social bonds, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna make a Clash team with my friends, and like I'm bronze, and I'm plat. I don't know. Warwick has just been very questionable all game long. Kind of dragging his team down there, but Silas, Darius, ADC. I mean, you got 3 solid players here. Even Warwick pick up 15 assists, or Warwick. Oh my gosh, Alistair. He did that clutch butt under the turret against the Allergic Dread. Here comes another Drake, and Proto actually wants vision on this. Alistair here. Try it with the headbutt. Oh, wow. Did he actually headbutt him into the pit early? Forces a flash out though. And the hook. This is turning into an incredibly good fight here for Blue. Is that Darius? Oh my gosh. Blue just stomping. Trap into a counter trap, and now Blue is able to get Dragon, even up Dragons, taking the gold lead. Least push lane here. Good call. Top and jungle arriving bot. Finally get some damage here. Silas though on Nami. There's Nami's all. So one of the things that Dread had said before games that he hadn't really had a chance to play with these guys, and I think I've seen from both teams actually, just a sort of a lack of synergy. That they're like, this fight here was like some of the best synergy I've seen from Blue in both games so far. Like the way they fought together here, Proto got pushed in, that was really good play by Alistair. Flashes out and they just win that whole fight. That was amazing. But then they wound up in this weird situation where it's like, okay, push bot. Yes, that's a good thing. We need to push bot. What was this fight up here alone in the jungle for what? Like, what was the objective? Like, now is the time to come here bot, and it's 4 of you against 1 of them, and just take the turret. Like, so questionable team synergy a lot of the time. It's just not quite on the same page, not quite fighting together as a team. Probably need some more time and practice to really get some confidence in each other and understand like thought processes and what your teammates are often going to be fighting for. Like this is also super questionable. Like top laners really used to fighting by themselves. Okay, now backing off. So yeah, that's about as far out as I would push that. You really don't have to worry about them coming in from the river. Once you get past this point, you're worried about them coming out of their own jungle behind you. That's pretty rough. But top laners have really good instincts on that. So again, just waits, resets, lanes where I want it now. I could get some more fun. And sees a bit of where Red is at now, so a little less worried about a gank maybe. And it's nice to be in this position too because you have 0 fear for the enemy jungle, 0 response. Silas though is scary. I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight that. Jump dash. Okay, here goes Proto. Walking close Proto. Seen this a lot actually now. Walking close Proto. Staying a bit longer for this fight. Gets the stun. Ooh. Yeah, the dash in. Oh, but I'm the jump again. They both used their mobility so freaking well. Really good stuff. But ultimately, 2-on-1, and Proto's having a great game. I would not bet on yourself, Warwick. I would not bet on you. Oh, with an ADC? Okay, maybe. Maybe you get it. Ah, the ADC. That's why he's so confident. He's got a buddy. Alistair here to pick him off behind, so maybe I fight a little too long. Fred.
Shut down.
Wonder Goldfish checks out the automatic feeder just to see if it's Christmas yet.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So who's getting really fed here on blue? Actually, Kill's pretty spread out. Proto's starting to run away with it. The old Boeing. The Dreamliner? I don't even remember. 767. So Easy's not scaling.
You let your guard down.
Nami is still inseparable from him for some reason. I would suspect they're buddies IRL. So you're looking to like this synergy here. Oh, she's starting to wander here. I think that's probably good. Narmord. Just can't Nami sustain on that, maybe. Just let Easy farm up in whatever lanes he can. Yeah, abandoning Easy is definitely the right call. Even this farm here. Okay, good, he's backing out. Like, yeah, you absolutely do. You just can't push this. You do not want to push this. Okay, damage, kite away. Red's here for Dragon again, and here we go. Let's see what we do. Sweep, sweep. I can take this so fast. Here she comes. No. Nar. Oh, this is really interesting. So Nar kind of distracting them a little bit here in lane, but Easy is just going to melt the Silas again. He's sticking his fucking nose up here. They have vision. Blue has Dragon, and that puts them in a really good spot. Nar is going to die here as well. Ooh, the flash out. Mark, why didn't you cheat? I'm gonna get that stony boys. This whole game has been trying to predict what Easy's gonna do and what Warwick's gonna do, and it's really tough. Really tough to call it. Really tough. Interesting with Saya, who's just been sort of quiet in all this. 814. That's obviously, she's getting a lot of kills, but I mean, like, assists not really that amazing. I think part of this has just been, she's been isolated from a lot of these big team fights. Like, is she gonna come down here and fight this out? Like, I don't know. Support sweeping there. Neither support actually able to get anything with your sweeper. So much of what you do is support. It's just cancelled out by the other support. Sort of like being a top laner, I guess. I actually thinking back. Blue is way overrepresented bottom right now. This is a great time to go for Baron, but it's known. Blue's reacting. They had vision there. Such a big deal. Okay. And red is, you know, acting like they're on the back foot. And, you know, a lot of the game momentum against them. The gold is so even in spite of the fact that they're down. Or that they're so far ahead in kills. Dash. Interesting play. Gets him down. Flash out. Huh. Nope. Lost gonna die. Running out a little extra. Seeing that dash orbit coming in handy. It's turn to start eyeing Baron, but I think this is gonna be a mistake. Whoever goes for it. Blue correctly, also backing off here. What was Easy doing? Nar is just playing this split so well. I mean, using that mobility usage, look at this overreaction from red. Look how deep they're going into this. Actually, that was so good. And now red should never in a million years be taking this fight. Xayah here is pretty good for them now. Xayah easily won that for them. That was such a greedy jungle dive, and they can actually pretty easily go for Baron on that. Curious to see what kind of a vengeance Blue comes out with. Unguarded inhib top, mid with only one turret, bot with two. How greedy they want to get here? They are going to react Dragon, and this will be seen. The Dragons, they're both in a good place Dragon-wise. Pulling ahead with that gold lead now is red finally. All game. They will reset. The blue, not eager to push out, I think, any of these lanes here. Probably just going to fight a delaying action. Wait for Baron to wear off! Eats a freaking helicopter? Wow. Not a deep under turret is taking a ton of free turret damage. Excellent CC from Blue. And those turrets just keep firing. Super greedy play by Red. Oh my gosh, all they have left is Ellie. They know where he's going and they're going to ignore him. Please, yes, they're going to ignore him. Good. Run right down mid, possibly split. Ellie doesn't even fully regen his health. I'm not quite sure what he's going to go for here. Just the turret deny, I guess. But Blue wisely splitting, and he's just going to go right for direct damage. That doesn't need to push the lane. That's so smart. Really good to see this shot calling from blue right now. Easy fear for his AD damage on the turret. This is so big. So Red has now lost Baron for their hubris. And now they're down 2 inhibs. I think he's just gonna disengage. Nice. Really good stuff. Huge throw from right there. Oh my gosh. Fighting under 2 turrets. Trying to go for the greedy dive. When we've got Baron. Just kill the turrets first. Take your time. You guys know somebody plays 5. Now Blue's turn to reset. Probably looking for a repeat. Red is forced to push way out. So if Blue can win this next team fight and push out with siege dragons, it's going to be a really good place. Old gap closed up again. I want to, what? Is it a minion diff? I guess that's a big part of it, isn't it? I just don't understand this kill split and then the gold being so close. I mean, it's part of its turrets, but it can't all the turrets. So it's got to be down to minions. This farm is cray. Crazy. But we're seeing some pretty good numbers here. Yeah, man. Okay. Vin's gonna hit 300 minions, okay. Rip. Haven't heard from Silas in a while. Still doing pretty good for himself.
I'll give it back. Promise.
Already eyeing drag. It's interesting. Red has driven almost every dragon engage. They've been first to the pit. Looking for those fights. Oh, Mort very caught out. Decides to ult. His team is not here for him. His ult wears off. Wait, okay, he's just gonna disengage here. Oh, and actually. That's a disaster. That's a big disaster. Did proc Guardian. Angel. That's gonna be Dragon.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Soul gain 357 shield after avoiding damage for 5 seconds. That's ridiculous. It's a really big deal for squishies too. If you look at it as like your percentage of your total health. Okay.
Magic cannot be down.
Bit of a waste. Easy ult, I guess. Nobody cares. How quickly does that reset?
See if you can handle this.
Red team's inhibitors respawning soon.
I guess you really
Missing shot.
Red team's inhibitors respawning soon.
Uh-oh. Getting a grim prophecy in my Discord here. Spoilers in chat, right?
An opening.
This I can try that spell. They're locking down a vision on Baron, which is smart.
I'll end this now. This is my power.
Alright. Grab a mash, and I think we're cutting it off. Slow.
Red team triple kill.
Mystic shot.
Did I just crash it? I crashed it, didn't I? I think we can see where this is going. Crashy or no crashy, so, alright. Can I rewind?
My ultimate attack.
Nope, I just get no new data past that point. Okay, GG. GG. Oh, I do actually get a post game for this? Okay. Silas played a really good game. Less damage than Alistair. Nah, mate.